Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So, I've made two videos so far about Jordan Peterson. The first one was about my personal experience with the guy, and the second was about his tweet that he made about Canada not having a racist past or racist culture. This video isn't so much about Jordan Peterson himself, but it's about his fan base, or I guess the people who defend him online. So, little backstory. This started about a week ago. I had a mutual on Twitter who posted some meme making fun of Jordan Peterson's fan, and I mean Jordan Peterson too a little bit. It was something like, you know, guy in, early 20s guy, I feel like I don't have any direction. And then under it is just some dude, crazy hair, you know, looks insane. And the guy saying, I can fix you. And Jordan Peterson blocked him over it. So I was like, you know what? Why not? I'll shitpost at the guy and see if he blocks me. So I've been doing that for like maybe 4 or 5 days now. And yesterday, the post I made got some traction on Twitter, and there was a lot of replies on it. And there are four types of replies that I've noticed when it comes to you making fun of Jordan Peterson online. It's the first group are people who will just laugh because it's a meme. Who cares? If you think it's funny, you laugh at it. The second group is people who will say like their sort of personal gripes with Peterson or the fan base. The third group will be people who actively try to refute the point that was being made in your post. I'm cool with that, by the way. If you can come up with a reasoned, level headed type of response to someone, like to anything, I don't care what the subject matter is, but go for it. That's good. Yeah, the third group, the people who would defend the subject in a level headed manner. And the fourth group's why I'm making the video in the first place. The fourth group is people who will just make fun of you as a person, or you know, like come up with these wild ideas about you to make themselves feel better, or however you want to look at it. I'll link that the meme I'm talking about in the description so you can look at the replies. But I mean, yeah, some of them are insane. Um, some of them are, level headed, actual trying to explain why they feel like things are wrong. I had one guy who said something like, "This is what it's like when like you're poor and you have no motive in life," or something like that. There was one person who said, "Oh, well, this will be quick for you because he blocks everyone who disagrees with him just like you do." And I've never blocked anybody on Twitter. I've never blocked anybody on social media. Well, a couple people on Reddit when I used to do the mod thing, but that's like a whole nother story. I've never blocked anybody on Twitter yet. So, posted that screenshot of the guy, and his only response is, "Oh, that's respectable." I was like, why would you even say that if you don't know it's true? It's just you trying to like one up somebody, or maybe you have this sort of like idealized version of what I'm supposed to be in your mind. Which, I mean, yeah, fair enough. My username is terminally online leftist, and I'm sure most people see that and they come up with an idea of what they think a terminally online leftist is supposed to be. Fair enough, but I try and be open about the sort of things I believe in, how I act with people. Anyway, if you fall into that fourth group of people, like you just want to like, I don't know a good way to word it, like just dunk on people or like insult people and stuff like that. I can't stop you, but you should really work on that. You know, it's cool if you want to defend someone who's being made fun of. I'm not saying you shouldn't defend people, but defend the points. Don't attack the person, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, honestly, though, really all I can say about this whole sort of situation is just it's not wrong to defend people, but actually defend them. Don't attack the person who's making fun of them, you know? If you're part of this whole lobster legion of Jordan Petersons and you've made it this far into the video, um, I would ask that you give my first video on Jordan Peterson a look. That's more of like my personal life experience and how I was introduced to the guy and what I think about him. This may come as a shock to you, but I actually don't hate the guy. You know, I actually think he's a pretty good clinical psychologist. It's just when he talks about anything outside of clinical psychology is when he sort of falls apart. But I could say that about literally any famous person with a degree. I think the most notable one is Neil deGrasse Tyson. If he says anything outside of astronomy, he is borderline imbecilic. But people like him because he's, you know, smart science man. Just like with Jordan Peterson, they like him because he's smart Canadian man. Whatever. You know? But I don't have this disdain for the guy like that. My problem's really with his fan base. Because a lot of the times yeah, you can read the replies in that tweet. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's a weird situation, but I'm going to keep shit posting at the guy because, you know, it's funny to me. Let me be honest with you. So, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens with him today. I'm sure if I get another post that gains traction, I'll have some more lobsters yelling at me by the end of it. So, y'all have a good day.